Всем привет. Пора делать финальный рывок. И в этот раз он будет точно финальным. Без всяких «но» и «если». Как водится, поговорим с командой.
I keep expecting Davrin to challenge me to push-ups or something. Or Hassan to come and ask for a treat.
Yeah.
Those figures he carved? I'll get one of the lords to make more. And print his book. He'd want people to learn to kill monsters. And you were right. He'd also want us to finish the job. So just say the word. I'm ready to find out how to make Elgernon burn.
Так, это все.
The Antom and Ravain have gone berserk. They're killing anything that moves. Be a lot worse if the Dragon King were leading them. The lords have kept them away from cities and towns so far. You saved a lot of lives when you helped me put them down.
Сколько, интересно, вариантов у них здесь. Фраз.
Elgernon lost it after you disappeared. He raged about us killing Gillenane. Brought down a huge pillar of fire on the island. We barely got away in time. A lot of Antom didn't. It burned so bright that we all saw purple for hours. Turned the whole island to glass. Let me know when it's time. I'm ready.
Хорошо. Так, кто там дальше? Так, наверное, Эмрик. А где-то он там наверху. Понятно.
Emmerich, how are things in Navarra?
Outbreaks of malicious spirits, panic at the eclipse. The Watchers are helping keep order. Fortunately, we're not as vulnerable to darkspawn as some other kingdoms.
Why not?
Oh, it's impossible to blight the dead. But with time, even Navarra may be overrun.
When Gillenane died, it was like the Fade spilled into the real world for a moment.
A small taste of what Solus would have done if you hadn't stopped him from tearing down the Veil back when this started.
It was a team effort. Me, Harding, Nev, and Varric.
We ask you to plunge back into battle without a proper chance to mourn. Davrin's room is as he left it, as though he might stroll in with Hassan one day.
They were heroes. To the end.
Indeed they were. I'm relieved beyond measure that we took the time to visit Blackthorn Manor, Rook. Given Johanna's partnership with the Venatori, I'm sure they would have eagerly employed her bone construct had we not stopped her. Onwards, my friend. I'll be ready, whatever awaits us.
Так, здесь дополнительно никого нет. Есть, конечно, где-то Манфред, но я не знаю где. Хотя нет, знаю, он снаружи. Но у него вряд ли есть какой-то диалог. Ну да, с ним можно только в камень, ножницы, бумага сыграть. Вроде бы говорить научился, но почему-то не захотел чего-нибудь прокомментировать.
It feels so different without Davrin. I can't believe he's just gone. We don't talk about it much, but everyone knows it. We wouldn't be here if Davrin hadn't stepped up.
He was a hero. We won't forget it.
Nev, too. Nev should be here. Elgernon still has her. We'll take him down and we'll get her back. Early in our search for Solus, Varric would ask me, "You sure you want to be here? It won't be easy." And I'd say, "I know. I'm not afraid of difficult." I didn't know how difficult it would be, especially without his wisdom. He could always make sense of things, you know?
I know exactly what you mean.
Right. You were talking to him this whole time.
Just A memory of him. Enhanced by Solus's magic, I think.
I'd take that. Just to hear that voice one more time, telling me it will all be okay. We've tried to get messages through to the Shadow Dragon since Elgernon took over Minrathous. No luck. But the Shadows are well established. They've fought for Minrathous for years. Let's get there quickly. I know I'm ready. I've got a score to settle with Elgernon. For the Titans and Dwarves. He has no idea who he's messed with. You, me, Varric, Nev. We started this. Let's make sure we end it right.
Да, но пока нас осталось только двое из первоначальной команды.
Let's finish this, Rook.
Nev meant so much to me, you know? She was my big sister. Not the kind you fight with, but the kind you want to be like. The kind I tried to be to Syrian. But she's gone. Taken by my gods. Nev Gallus. Minrathous detective. And the best friend I've ever had. And now, shit.
It's all right, Balara.
Let's finish this fight. For Nev. And for Davrin. Arlethan Forest is nothing but chaos. The Veil is in shreds. Demons everywhere. Reality's falling apart.
That bad?
Yeah, that bad. It'd be even worse if we hadn't stopped Inaris, but it's bad enough. We need to take down Elgernon and Solus. Or else Arlethan's just the prelude to what's coming our way. Whatever Elgernon's doing, the lighthouse feels it.
How do you mean?
I don't know. It's hard to explain, but there's just a sense of sadness. Can a building be sad? If it can, this one is. It's also scared. Can't forget that. I'm surprised that fake dagger is as close to the original as it is.
Why's that?
The enchantments, they weren't all that powerful, but they were incredibly complex. Whatever else you say about Solus, he's skilled and subtle. Makes him all the more dangerous. Ready to go whenever you are, Rook.
Интересно, а он что-нибудь скажет?
Need and knowledge.
Нет, дух ничего не говорит. Луканис тут сидит, переживает за Нев.
Doing this without Nev.
I'm sorry, Lucanis. I know how important she was to you.
She restored much of my faith in people. I wanted to give her the world she deserved. These gods have taken too much, Rook. No more. We want them dead!
She was taken. She might still...
False hope could kill me, Rook. Katerina sent me a vintage bottle of port to mark my ascension as First Talon. I plan to share it with Davron, with the sun at our feet.
I'll miss them too.
We will have to settle for stopping Elgernon and carving Davrin's name into his blighted heart. Now comes the fight for those we can still save. Despite the cost, Gillenane is dead. We should still count it a victory.
I knew you wouldn't miss twice. Are you okay?
I'm well, though that was no ordinary death blow. I assure you that striking down a god is not something any killer can mistake. That is worth remembering, given we still have 2 gods to destroy. The crows have been busy in Treviso. The blight was bad enough, but making sure we cleaned up all the governor's comic. Mierda. We should rebuild the city with a new monument, Evenchi's Folly, 10 stories high. If we must live in the shadow of their mistakes, it should at least be decorative. When you are ready to end this, Spite and I will be at your side.
Интересно, в комнате у Даврина есть какие-нибудь... не знаю, может быть, отсылочки на... Или фразы, точнее сказать. Да, тут можно вот вспоминать. Он так и не успел все свои деревяшки выстругать в статуи. Хотя, повторюсь, у меня ощущение есть, что он выживет. И не верю я сценаристу, что у них хватило смелости убить кого-то из персонажей.
You were a warden to the end, Davrin. A hero. But you were a lot more than that to this team. You were a friend. We couldn't find any trace of you. I don't know what to think about that. Whatever it means, we miss you, Davrin. Hassan, we're going to miss you, boy. You're one of a kind. Wherever you are, I hope it's filled with all the truffles you could ever imagine. And worms. Let's not forget those. Always carving your toys. We'll keep these safe, too.
Так, ну и получается со всеми поговорил. Ну да. Тогда за дело.
Thank you all for coming. If we don't stop Elganon today, our world is either dead or blighted. So we keep fighting until the job is done. It's gonna be hard. There's no guarantee any of us will make it.
We're with you, Rook.
Elgernon dies today.
Whatever it takes.
Strife. News?
Our scouts confirm Elgernon is inside the Archon's palace. There's a giant tendril of blight tethering it to the Divine's manor in Hightown.
Then that's our goal. Breach the city walls and get to that tendril. Emmerich, can we count on more much support?
The Watchers, living and otherwise, will stand with us.
Every remaining warden will be there. We follow Warden Rook today.
The Antivan crews are ready to pay their respects.
And the Lords of Fortune will be there. For gold and glory.
The Veil Jumpers have been in this since the beginning, and will be there for the end.
Solus is our first target. Without his dagger, we can't kill Elgadon.
Our scouts last spotted him working with the Shadow Dragons in the western section of Hightown.
Okay, we go in through Hightown.
But Minrathous was built to hold off an army, even before Elgranon fortified it. All the gates will be guarded.
Worse than that. Our scouts reported that the Venatori sealed all the gates with those damn warding crystals.
Can the Veil Jumpers disable them?
Venatori magic won't be a problem.
It's still likely to take time. You may need assistance or someone to protect you while you unravel the wards.
Ага, так, значит, мне надо выбрать кого-то, кто будет защищать словесных странников. Или умеет защищать других в бою. Так. Магических зачарованиях. Но... Видимо, Белара. Она в этом разбирается.
Lara, I want you helping the Veil Jumpers.
You can count on me.
The Venatori at that gate will be commanded by a war mage. That's how they usually operate.
If we get rid of the commander, the rest of the Venatori will scatter. Can the crows cut the head off the snake?
Contract accepted.
There's gonna be a lot of guards between you and her. The lords can clear you a path.
And one of us should be there as well.
Ну, тут, очевидно, Луканис.
Lucanis, how'd you like to kill a Venatori mage?
It would be my pleasure.
One last thing might give the crows some trouble. There's a massive construct tall enough to crush buildings. It's guarding the main gate.
It's called a juggernaut. I've read about them. Giant siege constructs built to withstand an invasion.
We're gonna need our heaviest forces against that juggernaut. Evka,
The Grey Wardens have fought ogres and archdemons. We can handle this.
The Morn Watch will lend aid, but against something as large as this juggernaut, we'll require further assistance. Rook?
Так, с крупными врагами. А кто умеет сражаться с крупными врагами-то? Видимо, Таш, она же знаток драконов.
Tash, you're with the Wardens.
Right.
Emmerich, Harding, you're with me. We make a run at the gate, get inside, and find Solus. The rest of you get to the Blight Tendril. Once we've got the dagger, we'll meet you there and take the fight to Elganon.
Так, ну нет, ничего менять я не буду. Начинаем.
I believe in this team, in all of us. So let's get it done. We go on my signal.
Нет, ну, за стражей это как-то довольно единолично, так что за свободу, конечно же.
For a world free of the Blight!
Destroy this filth! Get to the warding crystals! Over there!
Let's go!
Focus on the wards. Get to the gate!
Come on, please.
Come on, come on!
Cofus, retreat!
I'm coming for you! After her!
Rook, come on! It was close at the gate, but we're getting through.
They fought hard to get us inside. It falls to us to carry on.
Ну ладно, тут, конечно, эпика навалили. Это прям смесь самоубийственной миссии из Mass Effect 2 и финала Mass Effect 3 какая-то. Выглядит очень даже недурно. Все-таки сработало, я даже не заметил, когда. Так, конечно, теперь не очень удобно, но без провокации будет. Ну, как-нибудь справлюсь уж.
Got him in position!
All right, let's find Solus.
Apparently, he was helping the Shadow Dragons.
If we locate the Shadow Dragons, we'll soon find Solus.
Our Lady of Victory. That's the name of the statue, right? She's seen better days. Get ready for Darkspawn.
Accompanied by Venatori.
Ай, в спину. Так. Так. Давай-ка.
I've made that one ready.
The dogs demand more.
That one's ready.
О.
This cannot be.
That one, quickly.
Я ж нажимаю.
We are empowered. Follow up. It's as bad as Treviso.
О, тащиться сквозь узкую щель.
Well fought, Lucanis.
And there he is, the demon of Virantium.
At your service. Day and I will return to the Crows and help with the fight through the city. You go after Solus.
We spotted him. He's not far ahead. That way, quickly.
All right. Taya said Solus should be up ahead. Let's find him.
А кого мы еще по пути встретим? Только вот вопрос.
This is an astounding amount of blight.
I heard Solus was helping the Shadow Dragons. It'd be even worse without him.
А ты зачем мне собирать сейчас? Так. Натория.
Ahead. Unless I'm mistaken, the Magister leads them.
By the power of Rosicale!
Так, а я забыл, какие я там поставил. Так. Руны, так, ага. А, вот я хотел же проверить вот эту руну. Определенно что-то рычит.
Asher! Get out of my city! Asher!
Did we win?
You're lucky your head's so damn hard.
Tarquin, Viper, you're alive.
Thanks to Solus. He's been the only thing between us and Elganon.
Stay with them. I'm going to talk to Solus. You are as surprising as ever. Even I could not have escaped that prison. For you to manage it.
Ну, потому что она сделана против богов, а я-то не бог. Все просто.
Varric believed in me when nobody else did. He was a good man. He was always there for me. Except that he wasn't. Because you killed him. What happened at the ritual site? I know what happened! I remember the truth now! You did something to my mind to make me keep seeing him! Yes. I was wrong to do so. You knew Varric was dead the whole time, but you kept pushing me not to see it! Why? How? I was desperate. Unless I escaped, the world would fall to tyranny and blight. The only tool I had was my tenuous connection to you. Blood magic. As I said, I was wrong. I knew you'd turn on me. All that big talk about freedom and justice, but when it counts, you're no different from Elganon. I know. I betrayed you because I believed that only I could save this world. But I have failed, Rook. I have not stopped Elganon. I have not even defeated his archdemon. The victories that have been won since Elganon and Gillenane escaped are yours, not mine. If we are to save this world, we must work together. We tried that already. It ended with me falling into the Fade. Things are different now. Yeah? You're losing? Together we can stop Elganon! And once that's done, you finish that ritual we interrupted and the whole world drowns in demons! If joining me and stopping Elganon requires the Veil to stay in place, then I will pay that price unflinching. I swear by my own foolish pride, by love for friends I've failed and hurt, by everything I ever held as sacred. I will leave the Veil untroubled. It will never come down by my hand. Now, if you will come with me, I can show you what has prevented me from reaching Elganon. And you can tell me your plan. We were trying to get to the Divine's Manor in the center of the city. And the Blight Tendril connecting to the Archon's Palace. Yes, I thought the same. But some intelligence guides the tendrils. It has prevented me from getting closer. If you accompany me, you will see why I am, as you say, losing.
and why we must try to work together again.
Что же ты задумал, Солос? Опять какая-нибудь хитрость.
Let us see if they've heard the legends of the Dread Wolf. Begone, Darkspawn!
А, это ж Минотория.
You should never have come to be.
О, тут есть чем поживиться.
Flee or fall!
Может быть, тут что-то любопытное есть.
Harding, I am sorry.
For what, Solus? Lying to all of us and betraying the Inquisition? Trying to tear down the Veil, killing Varric, using blood magic on Rook's mind and then betraying him? Or maybe you're sorry for destroying the Titan's spirits, stripping our...
Ой. Не успела договорить Хардинг.
Join Gillenane in death!
Venatori!
Ready! One of the Darkspawn ahead can cast spells.
Abominations! Their twisted magic corrupts the Fade.
That one, quickly!
threaten this world no longer. Elganan populates his armies with the cruel and the brutal. No brilliant tacticians, only those he can dominate and those who wish to become like him. But you, Rook, your team is made from the clever, the wise, and the loyal. You honored their strengths to make them yours. And that is why you are going to defeat him.
Подлизываешься теперь, Соус. Так, ты кто? Минотори.
The defiance is impossible! That will be punished! Almost all set!
Он уже все. А, нет, вот он появился.
Whatever intelligence Elganan has set to direct the Blight, we are not far from it. Beyond the Blight there, perhaps. Do you feel it? The Blight reacts to my presence. There. That must be the source of whatever intelligence guides it. If you can destroy the mind guiding the Blight, we may be able to reach the palace. I can accompany you no further. My presence will only draw the Blight to you. What did they do to her? We are out of time. I will defeat the Archdemon. Once Elganan is mortal, the final blow must be yours. I can think of no one better to wield this.
Ну что ж, раз он сам его отдает, тем лучше.
Just make sure the Archdemon is dead by the time I get to Elganan.
You will have what you need. Good luck. When next we meet, let us be standing over Elganon's body.
All right, Solus takes down the Archdemon. That makes Elganon mortal. We kill him with Delirium Backhand. First.
Come on, we have to get to Nev.
Получается, не зря Солуса назвали ужасным волком. Интересно, придется сражаться с Нев, оскверненной.
Nev, can you hear me? We're gonna get you out of there.
Nev is gone. There is only the will of Elganon. Giver of life and death. None oppose Elganon and survive.
Finish it. More Venatori. They've got mages.
Так, это, конечно, плохо, что тут укрепления они тут призвали. Так.
Someone follow up.
Так, ну, видимо, надо как-то сначала с ними разобраться. Начнем с того.
I've made that one ready.
Your turn.
That one's all set.
Так, один есть. Теперь второй.
That one, quickly.
Your turn.
Так, что мы... Надо как-то все-таки с тем разобраться. Или он что, уже все, что ли? А, нет, вот он. Второй маг. Так. Так, все. Это есть. А. Давай так лучше. А.
That one! Quickly!
There can be no resistance.
Так, этот есть, все.
Get out of my head and out of my city! Rook? He had me. I was controlling the Blight for him. It was all I could think about.
It's okay. You're free now. You're safe.
We're not safe yet.
Once Elganon is dead.
No! You can't kill Elganon yet. If you do, watch out!
Come on!
Lady Morrigan!
Quickly now! Destiny is a heavy burden to bear. And growing heavier by the moment.
You made it.
Not my first giant monster.
Apologies for missing the War Council. We got inside the city with the Veil Jumpers.
It gave us a chance to finally strike back at the Venatori.
Whatever you did unblocked entrances to the Divine's Manor. It also destroyed some of the Blight.
It'll come back. I can still feel it. I don't think I'm the only mage he used like this.
Nev, you're alive.
Rook got me out, but I learned things from that Blight eruption. We need to talk.
We will, but first, we need to get you to a healer.
We'll take care of her.
Thanks. I'll join you in a bit. Just want to check on everyone else coming in. While we still have time.
Все-таки было не последнее задание, но, тем не менее, я продолжаю, конечно же. Почтите память павших. А кто, интересно, погиб-то? А, ну, все-таки он значится как павший. Ну, посмотрим, ладно. Посмотрим, посмотрим. Так, что тут можно у Белары? Кстати, он не максимального уровня даже. Ладно. Хардинг, что тебе взять? Эффективность. Да ладно, тут, в принципе, разницы нет, я думаю. Остальные уже... Ну, конечно, взгляд у тебя с этими красными глазами стрёмный. Почему взгляд-то? Почему взгляд? Хотел сказать вид, наверное. Остальных все по-прежнему. Так, ладно. Кто у нас тут поговорить желает?
Elgar'nan and the Venatori have destroyed my city. This is our final chance to take it back. We will win, Rook, or die trying. Take our fight to the palace, Rook.
Even gods may die.
We have every confidence in your plan.
Конечно, другого-то у вас нет.
He who waits. He who waits.
Kindly put this affair to rest.
Those who fell in our fight lie in the next room. They will be taken to grave or pyre once our battle has ended, as their beliefs dictate. For now, they wait, and we attend them. If you wish to pay your respects, please enter.
You're tense. Is that a furrow on your troubled brow?
You like my furrow. Called it the thinking man's dimple.
Not in public, I don't.
Rook, the Venatori brought death to Minrathous. We've made many of them pay, but they still owe us a balance.
You take care of Elgar'nan. We'll keep after his remaining followers on the ground. Minrathous, all of Thedas, will remember the crows on this day. Let's see this done. Go get him, Rook.
Thedas will be free.
Got some... Hate to admit it, but Solus really came through for us. Now it's just Elgar'nan we have to deal with. Good luck.
We'll keep watch on the city down here.
Так, что вы мне тут положили? И это все? А, прям сразу. Вот так вот. До максимального уровня.
It's been years since I fought in a battle like this.
The crows defeated the Venatori at the gates, thanks to you and the lords.
The pleasure was all mine. I got to dust off the daggers for good people. Rest up while you can. You'll need it.
Но Изабелла, в таких боях ты и не участвовала никогда. Это ж прям сражение за весь мир.
Stop work.
We've all had enough of Elgar'nan's tyranny.
Be sure to silence him.
Опять я не дослушал, что там они говорили между собой.
The archdemon will fall. It's a matter of hours.
And then a short vacation on the way back? Just a day. I think we deserve it.
Rook, it's been a hard fight to get here.
And against stranger foes than we imagined.
But we're here. The Wardens. At the end of it all.
There's no one I'd rather be with.
Stay safe, Rook. And make sure Nev doesn't get herself killed.
Ну, постараюсь, чтобы с ней ничего не случилось. Ой, ты сюда пришел.
Rook, stand firm and watch Liz Harding's back.
А кто за мной-то приглядит, если я буду за всеми глядеть?
Need and knowledge.
Ну, от тебя мне ничего уже не нужно.
You must be worrying someone. Is there a tender reunion on your horizon?
I'm looking forward to it. 'Tis almost time for this story to end. Are you ready to write the final chapter?
He'll find a way.
Of that, I have no doubt.
You've got this.
Get out there and do what you do best.
I'm best of the best. Да уж.
The bastard was in my head the whole time. All I could think about was making him happy.
That's messed up.
There's blight flowing through him, and now through me. Rook.
Так, как бы лучше... Ну, это как-то довольно грубо выглядит. Лучше, наверное, что мы больше не будем никого терять.
No. I refuse to lose anyone else I care about to these monsters. Nev, stay alive. That's an order. We'll talk to the Wardens after we take down Elgar'nan.
You can't. That's what I needed to tell you. My connection with Elgar'nan went both ways. I could sense him, his mind, his magic, his life force. He's tied to the Veil. His life is holding the Veil in place.
I felt the Veil weaken when Gillenane fell. I expect that when Solus imprisoned the other gods, he bound them all thus. And now that Elgar'nan is the only one left...
We kill him, and the Veil collapses.
Which is why Solus gave me the dagger.
Ну, понятно. Он же так и сказал, от моей руки завеса не рухнет. Ну, как обычно. Солос.
Damn it. He said something about this in that memory of him binding the gods. I thought he was just stealing their magic. I didn't realize he meant it literally. We still have to kill Elganon. So what can we do? Can we tie the veil to something else to keep it in place?
I doubt any simple substitution would suffice. The veil was made to be tied to the ancient elven gods.
Then let's tie it to Solus. He's the only elven god left.
Binding him will require drawing his blood with the lyrium dagger.
And I doubt he's going to like the idea.
Другие предложения.
Cutting him to bind him to the veil. That's blood magic. We do it if we have to. But only if we have to. What about this?
The dagger we made while you were in the Fade.
Once Elganon is dead, odds are good that Solus will need to do something else to complete his ritual. This dagger looks identical, but it can't cut through enchantments like the real thing. So if he tries to use it...
The backlash of such magic would render him helpless.
Unless he notices. You really want to try a bait and switch on the Dreadwolf?
Is there any chance at all, that he would listen to reason?
Did he listen to you when you spoke with him years ago, Inquisitor?
Varric died trying to reason with him.
As did Mythal when Solus took her power.
But we have you, Morrigan. You have Mythal's memories. And we have the essence of the other fragment of Mythal from the Crossroads.
Such power, even fragmented, is not to be taken lightly. Hold it for now. And when the time comes, if you believe the Dreadwolf's heart can be turned from this course, I shall try.
Ну, посмотрим, какие там выборы будут.
All right. We can deal with Solus when the time comes, but we still need to stop Elganon first. He's in the palace above us. We'll climb the Blight Tendril to get there. Once Solus takes down the Archdemon and renders Elganon mortal, we hit him with everything we've got.
Damn right we do.
Time's running short. Stock up on supplies, pay your respects, and say goodbye to the people you love. Be ready to go when I signal.
I'm helping the Shadow Dragons with supplies while they're short-handed. Go on, pick out something nice.
Что тут можно? Тут можно все улучшить. И все купить. А хватит ли у меня средств на все про все? Ну тут прям что-то ценник дороговат. А продать можно? Ну, как-то не особо много у меня есть на продажу. Так. Так, а что по броне тут есть? А в чем смысл улучшения до легендарного здесь? Не совсем понятно. Так, ну, конечно, тут брони целая куча. И не то чтобы она была сильно нужна. Так, тут что? Здесь еще урон от огня. А, наверное, тут вообще не глядя поулучшаю все, что можно. Особо тут много я не разгуляюсь, конечно. Да мне точно не надо брать. Чтобы тут чисто гипотетически, если взять на замену. Ну, даже не знаю. Как будто бы ничего. но эти тут точно какая-то ерунда, если честно. Уникальные доспехи. Так, что тут? Видимо, остатки денег я сюда вложу. И могу еще чуть-чуть что-то улучшить.
Enjoy the view up there.
Обязательно буду наслаждаться. Так, давай посмотрим, что тут можно взять. Ну, не знаю, как будто бы лучше, чем этот посох, тут ничего и нет. А здесь? Ну, не знаю, опять же, оружие как-то мне больше нравится вот это. Здесь очень полезно дают ману. Без этого вообще никуда. Так, а что по шлему? Ну, вот шлем бы я, наверное, заменил на какой-нибудь. Конечно, тут защиты прям сильно меньше становится. Легкие атаки. Но я ими часто пользуюсь, в принципе. А здесь... 15% к урону по слабому месту. А тут, в принципе, к урону от легких атак. Хм. А тут, в принципе... Нет, наверное, вот это возьму. Ну и выглядит, конечно, странно это все. Так, что тут? Тут какой-то был, по-моему, еще на некромантию доспех. Или мне показалось? А, ну может быть это он и был? Да, наверное, это он и был. Так, здесь сверху еще маны. Но нет, нет. Тоже менять не на что особо. Так, а сколько я потерял урон от способностей? А, даже вырос он у меня. Это я защиту потерял. Так, что здесь? Сопротивление увеличенное. А тут урон от способностей. Но все-таки нет. У меня ж тут колечки. Нет, не кольцо. Вот сопротивление огню еще увеличивает урон от огня. Ну. Вот это не влияет на боссов. Может быть, его заменить? Хотя не знаю. Даже мне нечего и заменить-то, если честно. Так, давай-ка у тебя тогда. Здесь. Да, на шлем надо повесить. Кстати, может быть, просто 10% к защите добавить. Так куда ты закрылся-то? Так. Сколько у меня защиты вообще в принципе? Угу. Не так-то и много. Поэтому 10% мне ничего не даст. Ага, кстати, здесь-то я не поставил. Чтобы сюда-то поставить? Ну вот, наверное, это и поставлю. То, что было раньше. Куда ж ты опять закрылся-то? И так, еще посмотреть бы. Так, переключись. Что тут у них из-за способности? Всякие кольца и прочие украшения. Нет, ну время восстановления способностей это очень полезно. Так, а накладывают кровотечение. Насколько это нужно? Ну, пускай будет. Так, что здесь? Пойдет. А сюда я не поставил почему? Или здесь и нельзя поставить способность? Улучшение, точнее. Нет, ну это очень хорошая вещь. А тут что? Ага. Да, это тоже я оставлю. А, ну тут и нельзя было. Ну и все. В общем-то, ничего я не заменил, по сути.
It's a strange fight.
Это все, что можешь сказать.
Of course Solus lied to us. Again. I expect it, and yet I'm surprised every time. But we're chipping away at Elgernon's forces. I thought that was impossible. He commands armies, and he's a god. Or really close to one, anyway. We even got Nev back. I keep thinking, something has to go wrong somewhere. Right?
Stick to the plan, and we'll walk out of here with Elganon's head on a stick.
I'll pass on the head. And stick. Before this ends, in case things don't work out, I want you to know that I'm grateful for you. You believed in me when I couldn't, and you helped me see the strength I always had. Just one final push to the palace. We're so close, Rook.
For everyone out there that may not even know we're fighting for them.
I'm ready. Let's finish this.
You've got this.
А это все. Она не очень-то многословная, я смотрю.
We didn't lose anybody. We hit the city that the Antam couldn't conquer and got out clean. We've even got Nev back. We're gaining people.
We've planned this as best we can. Now it comes down to execution.
Thanks for keeping Harding safe. She takes risks when she gets mad.
Harding takes risks when she gets mad.
She's itching to take a shot at Elgarnon. And probably Solus.
Elganon won't know what hit him.
What? No, he'd better know it was us. That's the best part. Hey, listen. You helped me figure out who I was. I'm Mervani. I'm a dragon hunter. My mother didn't like that. But maybe she'd be proud of me anyway.
Shokra to Ebra, Tosh. I know she would.
I'm a better person because of you. So, thanks. Now let's go kick some ass.
Oh, it is purest relief to see us all gathered safe and sound. And Manfred would never forgive me if we returned without Nev. Elganon must fear what we might accomplish once we storm his tower.
Stay focused. If Elganon doesn't have any surprises, Solus will.
Of the two, the Dread Wolf frightens me most. He is, however, a former spirit. As such, Solus cannot help but listen to appeals to his nature, his yearning for reflection.
I could try talking him down once I find him.
The spirits whisper. One way or another, I believe the Dread Wolf's tale draws to its conclusion. It has been a grand privilege, Rook, to have come so far and known all of you.
Be careful out there. We need our Fade expert.
Any aid I can lend is yours. Always. Onwards, Rook. The gods await.
Ну вот и Белара, да. Жива-здорова.
How are you feeling, Bellara?
I've never seen anything like this. The scale of destruction, the devastation. But most everyone's still alive, still fighting. That's more than I could have hoped for, more than I expected. So, okay, I think.
Fight ends today, win or lose. But I'd prefer to win.
Soon it'll all be over, one way or another. Rook?
What is it?
It's just... everything's gonna be different, you know? No matter what happens here. Solus is better than Elgranon, but if either of them win, the world burns, just with different fuel. But if we win? No more gods. The end of a 1,000-year-old story. If it ends with us outsmarting the Dreadwolf, even better. Thedas is going to change, and we have the power to make sure it's for the better. Let's give this story a happy ending.
Varric liked to say everything was a story. Helped to make sense of all of it.
I always wanted to meet him. He sounded smart and kind.
Yeah, he was.
Rook, thank you.
For what?
For helping me put the ghosts of the past to rest. Now let's go kill a god.
Nev, how are you holding up?
The others told me what happened after I was taken. I've seen reports from the city. The lost, but more are still standing than I might have bet on. Every person who gets through this is a win.
Плоховато ты, конечно, выглядишь, Нев. Ничего не скажешь.
We must stay focused.
Agreed.
Will you be all right with the blight?
It's... Look, I won't lie. I can feel it in my blood. Not sure we needed that in common. But I'm fine, or fine enough. I won't sit this out. I want the people of Minrathous to see Elganon fall. I want them to know that, despite everything, I never abandoned them.
So much has happened, but we wouldn't be standing here without you.
Sure you would. Though the group would lack a certain charm. Look, I'm not saying this in case we die, but you're someone I could count on through all of this. Whatever happens, I trust you. And I don't say that to anyone.
I know. Thanks, Nev.
Anytime.
A word, Rook?
Ну давай поговорим.
Any last advice from Mythal?
'Tis a difficult battle you face, but you are among more allies than you know. You have purified the crossroads, uncovered ancient truths lost for ages, and earned the essence of Mythal. You are truly the champion of the Fade. Take this. Should your fight against Elganon grow desperate, invoke the memories of the Dreadwolf's rebels. For you, they will stand against tyranny one last time.
Так, какая-то крутая руна, что ли? Только против Эльгарнана. Так, а что она дает-то хоть? Ускорение, повышенный урон, устойчивость. Все. Все дает. И неуязвимость. Неплохо. Так, чтобы такого убрать. Вот я, наверное, это уберу. А где... Подожди, я со всеми поговорил-то хоть? А, вот, наверное, с ним еще не поговорил.
Bakanis, everything all right?
We have made it here and fared well in the fight. Now we only have to wait. But Spike grows impatient. And then Nev. I thought I'd lost her. I want to give her everything she needs and tear out Elgernon's heart this very second. I don't know what to do with myself. This may be the calm before a final storm, but I don't feel it.
Fair enough. As long as you're focused when the time comes.
I will be.
It won't be much longer.
Elgernon's life is measured in hours. As for Solus, if any deserve to set his fate, it's you. But if it were me, I would not banter. I would not give room for lies and false promises. Find your opening and strike. The cost of mercy is too high when others might die in its wake. Whatever happens, my contract was for the blighted gods. Today it is fulfilled.
It's no small feat. How does it feel?
I'll know better when it's more than words. Rook, I left the ossuary only to lose so much again. My city, my family. But what I've managed to reclaim, I have you to thank for. Zara thought she could take my life and control it. When this is done, Spite will have his life, and I will have mine. And it will be only mine again.
А с кем же я еще не поговорил-то? Вроде со всеми поговорил. А, ну вот, собственно, да, все, пропала надпись. Пора выдвигаться.
Bad news, everyone. Elganon's forces are gathering outside.
They mean to prevent you from reaching their master.
Our people will set up barricades, and we'll hold the enemy as long as we can. You need to start climbing.
One of us should help.
I'm going with Rook. I want payback. I'll tear Elganon from the city myself.
You go to face a guard, Rook, but any aid you might spare would be welcomed.
Так, мы участвовали в осадах. Это кто, интересно? Подожди. Сражаться на передовой. Таш, видимо. А кто еще? Сражаться на передовой. Ну, видимо, Таш имеется в виду все-таки. Что кто еще? Больше никто не подходит под это описание. В осадах, ну, это, видимо, Даврин был бы. Все остальные... это либо маги, либо... Это вообще убийца. Это не совсем боец передовой. Ладно, Таш так Таш.
Tosh, you up for it?
Yup. We'll be cheering for you, Rook. All my best.
Сражаться отдельно. Так, ну очевидно, что я возьму Белару. И... Кого еще? Может, Луканиса взять с собой? Что он? Он накладывает раскол. Взрывает растерянных врагов. Ну... Или все-таки Хардинг? Не, возьму, ладно. Возьму Луканиса.
There's got to be another way there.
О, бегут там толпой. Чуть не улетел.
I hope the others are okay, and everyone back down below.
They're doing their jobs. We need to focus on reaching the throne.
Он даже больше ошеломления наносит. Но если бы я получил его раньше, то, может быть, и взял бы.
Unless he kills the Archdemon, we won't be able to kill Elgarnar.
Solus knows that as well as we do. He might betray us after, but he'll do whatever it takes to stop Elgarnar.
Полетай.
Look out!
Ага, еще. Еще не все.
Take this shot!
Не заметил.
Belara, if we get through this, I say we do a big victory dinner with the team.
Deal. You make the first course, I'll get the second. We can split dessert.
And coffee afterward, of course.
Вечно ты со своим кофе. Нет там что-нибудь другое предложить. Например, чай. Что здесь? Ага. Ах ты. У него урон еще повыше. Но здесь очень хорошие бонусы.
The throne room. Knowing Elganon, we'll find him there.
Rook!
You made it.
The Blight. Elganon's using the Magisters to control it. Just like he used me. They're using it against Solus. We have to help or he won't last.
How do you know?
I can hear it. I can feel what it wants.
The Blight.
Get to the throne room. I know how to help Solus.
Я что-то прям получил по лицу внезапно. Так, давай-ка. Огров навалил, да. Сам себя в угол зажал. Так, надо что-то делать. Ну, один все уже готов. Отлично. Осталось всего лишь 2. Пилара, помогай.
Just ahead. Everybody ready?
More than ready.
You got us here, Rook. Now let's finish this.
Soulless.
I've got this! Go!
Such arrogance, thinking you can hide from your creator. And I am this world's creator. Every pointed spire and warding enchantment in this city is a child's unwitting imitation of the empire I built. I would have restored the glory. Your lives are too brief to remember.
I saw Demeter's Crossing and Weishaupt, and everywhere else you've left your mark. I didn't see any glory. All I saw was a tyrant destroying everything he touches.
You mistake discipline for cruelty. a failing among those who lack a master's gentle guidance. We only destroyed because you resisted. In the new empire, every child would have blossomed under my protection. And Gillenane, my brilliant sister, would have forged the Blight into a tool of beauty. But she is dead. And all we have is this. Because of you. You are nothing. This entire world is my domain.
Так, ну, давай-ка. Отлично. Будем потихоньку тебя ковырять. А!
Nothing you do matters.
Сколько еще действий-то будет это все? А. Так, Белара, давай подлечи меня. Спасибо. А, это один раз только можно было руну использовать. Нет, не один.
While my dragon thrall lives, I am invulnerable. Yet still you fight. Pathetic.
Успел. Так. Так, а где он сам-то?
wolf cannot save you. He cannot even save himself. Now you understand that none may stand against me. Those who try stand alone.
Теперь сменил стихи, что ли?
I am the Lord of the
Ну да.
day and the night. Yield to me and I will show you mercy. Look at you. Your failures. You failed to save the wardens at Weishaupt. You fled in terror at Arlathan.
And then we killed Gillenane.
You have nothing. No army, no dragon, no thralls.
I've got a team, and that's all I need.
I have bound the souls of dragons. I have slain titans and broken the will of gods.
You haven't broken me.
You will kneel.
Damn it.
Come now. You did as well as anyone could have, but you cannot deny the truth.
Let them go!
I gave you this power, girl.
This is my city!
Impossible. No, you will not.
You are mortal, Elganon. Enjoy it while it lasts.
If you will not bow, you will burn.
Теперь огнем будешь плеваться.
Now's your chance!
Your recalcitrance has doomed every pathetic creature in existence. I will see the last glimmer of defiance from this wretched world. And from the ashes shall rise a blighted empire bound to me alone.
Да, болтать ты умеешь.
Take this shot!
is no light save my glory. No refuge save my shadow. No desire save my perfected intention. Creator and destroyer. I am will made manifest. I am Algernon.
Ja. Стянуло в черную дыру.
It is done. The world owes you a debt, both for defeating Elganon and for bringing down the Veil. I am sorry for this final betrayal, but I will do what I can to minimize the damage. When you see the old world restored, please, Rook. I do not wish to fight against you.
Так. У меня есть два варианта, получается, даже три. Ну, давай с самого простого.
I don't want to fight you either. But I don't want to see the world go through even more pain on top of what Elganon has done. Do you? This world is broken, Rook, because of my mistakes. This is why you had to use me to escape the prison. It's made from regrets, and you're trapped in yours. You cannot understand that destroying everything won't erase your mistakes. You have a chance, right now, to save the world. Bind yourself to the Veil and stop it from falling. I cannot. To stop now would dishonor those I have wronged to come this far.
Even if those you wronged asked you to stop?
Inquisitor.
You were my friend. We saved the world together once. Can't we save it one more time?
Inquisitor, I am sorry. But I cannot. Long before we met, I failed my oldest friend. She died for that failure. If I leave the veil in place, I am destroying the world she wanted. And I will have... She will have died for nothing.
And whose fault is that, Dread Wolf?
Morrigan.
One appellation among many, I wear. I have been advisor to Orlais, Witch of the Wilds, daughter of Flemeth, and once, long ago, an old friend.
Mythal lives on in her, and in this. Mythal.
I pulled you from the Fade you loved and sent you into war. I used your wisdom as a weapon. And it broke you.
The things that I have done
are not for you alone to bear, my friend. The many wrongs we did together. I release you from my service.
You are free to find a better way.
My life force now sustains the veil. With every breath I take, I will protect the innocent from my past failures. The Titan's dreams are mad from their imprisonment. I cannot kill the Blight, but I can help to soothe its anger. I will go and seek atonement. Thanks to you, I now can see the way.
Elganon and Gillenane dead, and Solus off to fix his mistakes and right an ancient wrong. It looked like one of the biggest stories this world had ever seen was finally drawing to a close.
The story of the Veilguard, a team of heroes who stood strong against evil, no matter the cost.
Whatever it takes.
But whenever one story ends, another begins.
Like the story of the Grey Wardens, clearing the remains of the Blight so that the flowers can grow again.
Or the story of Arcandorian Parvus, dragging Tevinter into a new era with bold and forceful measures.
Or the story of a caretaker, standing watch for new heroes.
For the Antivan Crows, it would be a story of bringing a traitor to justice and reclaiming Treviso from the Blight.
Among the Veil Jumpers, the fall of the last elven gods meant Arlathan was reborn.
At their heart, stories are about change.
A man seeing his ward become more than he could ever have imagined.
A woman making Docktown a little better for the people who live there.
An assassin driving out the darkness in his city and himself.
A student of history, helping the elves regain what they lost.
A dragon hunter forging a new life for themselves.
Or the Griffins, returning to the Grey Wardens.
Or the Dwarven people, rediscovering their lost magic and their connection to the stone.
And we will always be grateful to those whose stories brought us where we are today. And those whose stories will live on with us forever.
Так, а теперь хочется посмотреть, какие будут отличия, если выбрать другие планы действий. Давай попробуем сразиться.
The Veil's not coming down on my watch. It is over. You could never stand against me alone. If you will excuse me, the final enchantments require a delicate touch. I am standing against you, and I am not alone. But you will be. The Veil needs to be tied to the life force of an elven god. And now it is. Dread. You sneer at me as though you understand. You are mortal compared to you, to your infinitesimal existence. I am a god!
With Elganon and Gillenane dead, and the Dread Wolf locked away in his own prison, it looked like one of the biggest stories this world had ever seen was finally drawing to a close.
The story of the Veilguard, a team of heroes who stood strong against evil, no matter the cost.
Whatever it takes.
But whenever one story ends, another begins.
Like the story of the Grey Wardens, clearing the remains of the Blight so that the flowers can grow again.
Or the story of Arkandorian Parvus, dragging Tevinter into a new era with bold and forceful measures.
Or the story of a caretaker, standing watch for new heroes.
For the Antivan Crows, it would be a story of bringing a traitor to justice and reclaiming Treviso from the Blight.
Among the Veil Jumpers, the fall of the last elven gods meant Arlethan was reborn.
At their heart, stories are about change.
A man seeing his ward become more than he could ever have imagined.
A woman making Docktown a little better for the people who live there.
An assassin driving out the darkness in his city and himself.
A student of history, helping the elves regain what they lost.
A dragon hunter forging a new life for themselves.
Or the Griffins, returning to the Grey Wardens.
Or the Dwarven people, rediscovering their lost magic and their connection to the stone.
And we will always be grateful to those whose stories brought us where we are today. And those whose stories will live on with us forever.
Ну, в общем, разница минимальная. По сути, только сценка, где небольшое сражение с Солосом, даже не дали сразиться с ним напрямую. И еще один слайд был. И все. Все остальное то же самое. Но для приличия я, конечно, посмотрю и последний вариант. Хотя понимаю, что здесь, по сути, будет все то же самое. Кроме вот, опять же, сцены с Солосом.
The Veil's not coming down on my watch. It is over. You could never stand against me alone. If you will excuse me, the final enchantments require a delicate touch. A delicate touch? You kill Varric, stab me in the back. You're about to drown the world in demons. How are you any different from Elganon, trying to impose your will on all of us? Elganon would have seized his victory by force. You were not crushed by the power of the Dread Wolf. You were bested fairly, by wits alone.
dagger was a fake. Here's the real one. And now the veil is once again tied to the life force of an elven god.
Bested fairly by wits alone. I taught you well.
Внезапно еще даже диалог небольшой есть.
Varric taught me well, and you killed him.
You think yourself capable of judging me? I have faced things you could not possibly comprehend. You are a mortal! A mortal! And I am... I am a fool who finally met his match.
With Elgar'nan and Gillenane dead, and the Dread Wolf finally outsmarted by a mere mortal, it looked like one of the biggest stories this world had ever seen was finally drawing to a close.
The story of the Veilguard, a team of heroes who stood strong against evil, no matter the cost.
Whatever it takes.
But whenever one story ends, another begins.
Like the story of the Grey Wardens, clearing the remains of the Blight so that the flowers can grow again.
Or the story of Arkandorian Parvus, dragging Tevinter into a new era with bold and forceful measures.
Or the story of a caretaker, standing watch for new heroes.
For the Antivan Crows, it would be a story of bringing a traitor to justice and reclaiming Treviso from the Blight.
Among the Veil Jumpers, the fall of the last elven gods meant Arlethan was reborn.
At their heart, stories are about change.
A man seeing his ward become more than he could ever have imagined.
A woman making Docktown a little better for the people who live there.
An assassin driving out the darkness in his city and himself.
A student of history, helping the elves regain what they lost.
A dragon hunter forging a new life for themselves.
Or the Griffins, returning to the Grey Wardens.
Or the Dwarven people, rediscovering their lost magic and their connection to the stone.
And we will always be grateful to those whose stories brought us where we are today. And those whose stories will live on with us forever.
Ну, вот такие 3 варианта концовки у меня получились. По сути, они мало чем отличаются друг от друга, только сценой с пленением Солоса или его добровольным уходом в завесу. Я, пожалуй, остановлюсь на самом первом варианте, где он сам лично отправился исправлять свои ошибки. И, в принципе, еще концовка с тем, что мы его перехитрили, мне тоже понравилось в какой-то степени. Это было интересно. И все-таки в моем варианте прохождения Даврин и его Грифон погибли. Я удивился этому, если честно. Думал, все-таки его там где-то найдут среди этой скверны. Ну, ладно, тут меня удивили. В любом случае, свое мнение я напишу отдельно. Тут есть о чем поразмыслить. И буду думать, чтобы пройти дальше. Пока еще на 100% я не решил, что именно взять.